Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm here again with the card reading. Last reading that I did, I had some light codes that came through, light code activation, and then or integration, and then a card reading. I'm being asked now to do a card reading, so I'm just kind of going with the flow because I have other things on my channel, like my teachings that are on every Saturday. If you're interested in those, there will be one released every Saturday. So if that's something that you're interested in, you may want to click the notification bell so that you know when they come out. The law. This came out my last reading, and twos are going to be really big over the next month, they told me. And I know February is the second month, but they said like the 20th, the 22nd, that kind of thing, that they're going to big. So anything with twos. So even the 11th will again be a 2-2, right? The second, 2-2. The 20th, 22nd. They're going to be really big energy. All right. So the law here. And free energy. Be a powerhouse. Yeah. So I feel like you're being asked to open up, be more open to your gifts. And this is an 11. 38 is an 11. So we have two master numbers here, 11 and a 22. So that's pretty big. As far as the energy goes, I am going to pull a master here. So let's see who we get here. I heard Jesus. So Jesus, of course, was a master teacher as well, mentor and teacher, okay? And he really came here to teach us the way, right? That the way is love, that he is love, that was actually who he was and why he was here. And he is still here. He is within our hearts, and that is the portal of love. And that is when we talk about how Jesus returned, that is how he returned. Isn't that fascinating? I had Melchizedek come out my last reading in a different deck, and he was number 22 in that deck. Divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. So you're being asked to take a deeper look at something. You're being asked to take a deeper look at something. There's something... There's a step maybe that you missed within something. A step or something that you missed. All right, we're going to do that at the end. So we're going to go into the tarot. There's the Chariot on the split, the Emperor, the Boss. So this is really fast-moving energy that we're moving through as well. And very fascinating just now. As I'm sitting here, I felt a huge sense of deja vu, which tells me this is blueprint energy, being on path, that this is planned, okay? That we are on the planned path. All right, Spirit, let's go. Celtic Cross, what is the message? Use the Celtic Cross because I find it, the energies have a place and a space to reside within. And they feel kind of chaotic and all over the place, okay? So it feels like we're working to try to find a balance here somehow, when to believe ourselves, when to trust ourselves, that kind of energy, okay? It's taking some time to find your ground, I'm hearing. That and grounding yourself is going to be critical within this stage, okay? Anchoring the energy. And this wanted to come off right away. There's the King of Waters, okay? So this is really Piscean energy here with the King of Water, that consciousness, and Neptune actually just moved out of Pisces into Aries, which is all about taking action and now, but it's been in that dreamy Pisces energy for a long time here. So let's see. Okay. So we got 3, 4. Get carried away here. All right. Bottom of the deck. King of Earth. Okay. Yeah, like I said, grounding this energy in here, this consciousness. And that's what they've been talking about, having to anchor this energy in. King of Water is very emotional, conscious, aware of that kind of thing, like ether-like, and the King of Earth is like earth. Okay, grounding. This is Capricorn energy here, right? Way grounded. So let's see. Okay, so the 5 of Fire is conflict. You've been working through some conflict over the last while, however long that is for you, okay? Learning balance. With the 6 of Earth being here, you've been learning balance, okay? Learning how to stand up for yourself. This talks to me about magic as well, but this can sometimes be very defensive, but I see this card as being someone that is learning how to defend themselves and when to defend themselves, when there is a need and when there is not. Okay, and that is about grounding this consciousness into this earthly awareness here, to where we don't feel that we're floating away, or that we don't have it anchored within that purpose, or that we have to anchor it in everybody else, because we don't. We only have to anchor it within ourselves. When we take responsibility for ourselves, that then when we anchor our energy, that becomes part of the anchored collective. But we don't need to try to anchor the collective. Just anchor yourself. Keep yourself steady. Okay? Coming towards you is the 5 of Water. Yeah, the 5 of Water can be a little bit of sadness. And I get that's to be expected, because when we change the way we see things, when we ground things in, we go through a period of grief. And that's almost what this is looking like. But she is looking ahead. Oh my goodness. Your energy is Justice, 11. And here's the Justice card here. And this is how people are seeing you. Balanced. And it's an 11 again, a master number. This is Libra energy here. The Ace of Earth. So possibilities are around you for success, new things, new ideas. So there's new things that are around you that want to come in to your awareness here. Okay? Because you have worked on balancing your consciousness, your earthly presence. Okay? Consciousness, physical. Can't even make this. And here is self-love. And this is what you are afraid of. And the reason you're afraid of this is because, have I missed the card here? Because I got 2 left and I shouldn't have 2 left. Do I have them all? Yeah, okay. So this is about you being afraid to appear too confident, or being arrogant because you love yourself, because of the rules that you were taught as a child not to be so full of yourself. Okay? But this is what you're afraid of, is how other people will see it. It's not about how you see it. It's about how other people will see you. Okay? But you are sitting in that self-love, balance. Opportunities are coming toward you. Okay? But you are still moving through this period right here of grief. And that's part of this right here. That's how they're connected, is this period of grief. You're protecting your heart just a little bit here because you've had some bad experiences. But you'll come through this. You're learning to defend yourself. Yeah. I mean, balance is all over this reading. Oh, and here's love here, the Lovers. 6, another 6 with balance. And what is and the world, the ending. This is the best possible outcome right here. And you got self-love and what you're afraid of. And like I said, it doesn't feel like it's anything to be concerned about. But this is about balancing yourself within the world, loving yourself, coming to that completion. The lovers is seen as consciousness and physical for me coming together. Okay. And this I also notice is taming that ego, knowing when you need to defend yourself and when you don't, when to go into the ethers and when to ground that energy into the earth, when to be within and when to take action on the outside world. And that's what this reading is all about here. That's what it's talking about here. It's talking about understanding yourself on a physical and a spiritual level with this big phase coming to an end here. Congratulations, you guys. I mean, the readings that I've had lately have been, awe-inspiring, really, when I do readings. And the teachings that have been coming forward, I spent a lot of time doing that and absolutely love that too. But I love seeing the energy as it unfolds and as it expands, because that's what is happening is that you are expanding. You are learning how to trust yourself, how to balance your life, how to see the opportunities that are around you. All right? Because you're moving out of this state of depression and out of dreamland of hiding yourself from the world. Okay? So let's see what we have here. Thank you, Spirit. Unbound. Yep. Unbound. You're untying yourself. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yeah. That's so beautiful and such a perfect ending for this reading. Congratulations, you guys. I'm really proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. I'm really honored to be within this energy, to be able to be doing readings for this energy is just really a joy for me. So give yourself a big pat on the back and go out, take a walk in nature, ground that energy in, balance yourself. Know that nothing can come to form in the physical world until it is grounded within the physical world. You're receiving it from the ethers, but you're bringing it in by grounding it and touching the earth. All right. Thanks for joining me. Click that like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.